All right, welcome back here to the North Arena in Mount Prospect, Illinois. It is quarterfinal and semifinal day here at the Continental Clash. I am Tarsi Young. This is Marcus Trivedi. We've got Anthony Lunn with us. And Matt, I don't know his last name. Freeman is over here operating the camera for us as well. Full crew, because it's an important day. We are down to the last 2 days of this tournament. And we just watched the last quarterfinal. Turned out to be a bit of a blowout for first class. 10-4, the final score in that one. So first class moves on. And it's the end of the road for the Western Selects. On this one, we've got Team Atlantic from Atlantic, Canada. And one of the Minnesota teams, the Minnesota Blades. So this is going to be yet another good one as we come down to that, again, that emotional day as we whittle it down to the final four teams.
Yup. And that final four will be determined now. And again, the other game at the center rink in Mount Prospect Center Rink. And then for the semifinals, we'll have that at 3:45 today.
Exactly.
And then that'll determine the championship.
One of the games on the other rink, I haven't had a chance to look at the scores yet. We were right quick in between games here.
I can go ahead and check.
So one of the other games on that rink is
Boston Hockey Club and LSL Lions.
Exactly. So that's a big one. That's a true 1 versus 16.
Yeah.
Because, 15, I guess, because Boston actually ended up upsetting the Illinois team, NSHDA, yesterday. So we didn't expect a blowout in that first game.
No.
We got one. I don't expect a blowout for this one either, because we are getting these more evenly matched teams as we get set to go. All right, well, let's go to ice, and let's start this game. Team Atlantic versus the Blades. Away we go.
By the way, North Star Elite was able to beat the ESH National Selects at the center rink, so North Star's going to advance to the Final Four.
We had North Star with the call last night as well, and they played a heck of a game. Apparently, they're continuing that into today. We actually called them as potentially one of the favorites to win this tournament by their performance last night.
Yeah, but in one of their pool play games against the LSL Lions, they got absolutely destroyed by them.
That was their only loss, though, too, and so they came around and made it happen. All right, anyway, we got Team Atlantic in their whites, and it's the Blades in the black and burgundy. Atlantic going right to left, and it looks like guarding the pipes today is Mayel Powers, one of the classic and excellent female goaltenders here at this tournament. On the other end, it's number one. Female goaltender battle. We got Lola Lamparski, who's doing goal for the Blades as well. This is amazing. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Here come Team Atlantic.
That's awesome.
Up across, it was Laurent Badger who dumped it in. Now back comes Minnesota. Up is Corwin. He's got speed in hands. To the far side, Peterson shoots, and that one is stopped by Powers, and she holds on. So that is awesome. We got a female goaltender battle here. That is
First
amazing.
one I've seen at the tournament.
Yeah, me too. That's fantastic. 1:07 in to this first period. No score yet. Here's a pass out front for Corwin. He backhands it high. Around to the near corner. After this, we get not really a break as the Continental Divide starts, but we'll be broadcasting those to your screens as well. No play-by-play on those games, but we will give you highlights as goals are scored and things like that. There's a chance now at the other end of the rink. This time for Team Atlantic's Xavier Landry. And that one is stopped by Lamparski. So the ladies have one save each so far, and literally right into the stomach for both of them. There's another shot. Lamparski makes the stop. Rebound, chopping away just wide of the post. As sticks and bodies were everywhere. There's a tip shot, goes just wide. So we also have, it worked out in terms of seeding that it is Canada versus America once again here on this one. As during the round robin, if you remember, they scheduled each team was from a different country, You never played America versus America or Canada versus Canada in the round robin. We have had a couple of tilts now where, coming in offside, they got to clear out. So we have had a couple of tilts here in the playoffs where it has been an American team versus an American team. But today, it's just like they drew it up.
That's also because the Slovakia Kings also weren't able to make the playoffs. So.
Exactly. Over to the near side. And that one cut off, back out. Come the Blades.
And then
Here's Podrats with a shot. That one's kicked out by Mael Powers.
We were supposed to have a team from China too, but they weren't able to come.
There were some last-minute pullouts. Yeah. I heard 3 or 4 teams weren't able to make it, and China was one of the ones that I did hear. Now it's the Blades behind the goal. Over to the far corner. And that's where the battle's going to take place. Minnesota comes away with it. In the corner is Charlie Hansen. Hansen still battling. Got a stick in the armpit. And back out comes Team Atlantic. Fusion Hockey School from Atlantic, Canada. I wonder if it's as humid there in Atlantic, Canada today as it is here in Chicago.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's been chilly like the past 2 days, but today it's 88 and humid.
That's at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot today. So, I don't mind being in here on a day like that, let me tell you. Puck down into the end wall. Team Atlantic with it. That's number 3, Laurent Badger, at the blue line. Now back to the point. Jack Baxter couldn't keep it. And here comes Minnesota. Hansen sends it in and goes off on a change.
Both teams have really just been dogfighting for the puck. No one's really had the clear advantage of attacking possession.
Now pass up to the near side, Xavier Landry. They got a 3-on-2 as they come in across. There's Badger. He loses it. And back comes Minnesota. It's Thompson on the right side. Thompson goes to the end wall with it as it's chipped off his stick. Looking up front for Corwin. That one's tipped away. There's a quick shot for Lancette, and that one stripped, and out comes Team Atlantic. Not very far, though, as it got past Landry. Now Minnesota back at their own blue line, stepping up. It's Lancette putting it into Corwin. In the high slot, Corwin will take it back. Corwin fires a shot. A little bit weak and just to the right side. Long shot from the point. That one's kicked out by Powers. Sent off the glass. And they are saying that Landry knocked it down with a high stick. So that's going to stop play.
A quick look into the stats for both teams. Charlie Hansen, number 16, with 8 goals in the tournament. Number 11, Landon Groom, with 8 goals for Team Atlantic. For the Blades, Easton Nichols has the most assists, but Charlie Hansen still with the most points. And for Team Atlantic, Laurent Badger with 8 assists.
Speak of the devil, here comes Badger now on the left-hand side. Badger wearing number 3. It's Jack Baxter wears number 9. There's a 3.
By the way, that shot there by Anthony
Here's
Hansen.
A good chance. It's cross-ice pass and couldn't get a stick on it. Corner. Looking for McDowell in the corner. McDowell gets it and throws it deep. There's Nichols.
About 1 minute and 10 seconds left for Landon Groom's penalty.
Shot in, bouncing puck. Kicked out by Powers, and it was knocked down by a high stick.
Blades are on the power play, but she's able to stop every puck that landed in her direction.
Under 7 minutes to go here in the period. Your side. Back to the point. Bragnello with a wrist shot through traffic. Powers made that stop. And the away and cleared down ice. They get a couple feet inside the blue line, but they are stopped dead and sent back in the other direction. Now inside the blue, that's going to be actually an icing call as it is touched by Jack Podrats. So 8 seconds left to penalty. 6:01 remaining here in the period. And Atlantic up with it off the off the wall. Atlantic's going to take it. Over to the far side now for Riker Griffin. Out to center. Back in comes Minnesota. Atlantic has it on the far corner. Up along the wall now. Chipped out to neutral ice, and a D-to-D pass gets in behind them. So giving chase is Baxter. Honestly, it got under and almost knocked into the net.
No, what happened is Lamparski was able to save it. It got out of her control. Team Atlantic got another shot, and then it
up though at the line. Brody Harris has to turn back. Now they've got it back in. Hansen drops it back to Bragg.
It's pressing team.
The wall. Now it's out and sent all the way down ice, and that will be an icing call.
We're gonna have to reset.
So 3:11 left to go here in this first period. And this is as expected. No score yet. Face off in Team Atlantic zone. Minnesota with control. The Blades. And the battle starts there. Here's Corwin. Spinning, dipsy doodling. Now sends it behind the net. Gonna play it back to Lancette on the point. Back to Corwin now. In through the face-off circle. Pass to the middle, gets cut off. And here comes Atlantic. Once again, Xavier Landry loses it just as they get to the blue line. Now Landry battles it inside the zone. Up. Side. The battle along the wall, and Corwin's gonna come away with it. Corwin's back. One-on-one with a defender. Corwin has to turn away. Back they come in the other direction. Corwin again winds up, shoots wide.
Big miss shot there by Corwin. If he was able to convert, that would
finds open 147.
Assist there.
Directional off the crossbar. That was a close one. They tried to play almost the exact same play in the other direction, but so after a flurry, here comes Podrats on the right side. Cutting to the net, backhand from a sharp angle goes wide.
A little bit more cutting to that puck, that could have gone in.
There's a cross ice pass, cut off and held in at the blue line. Offside, all right. But parents always think it's offside. I don't think it was. I think he actually held the line.
Yeah, they did.
So now it's chipped out to center ice. Atlantic trying to come up with it. Now they're able to. Again with the tucked in jersey. Jack, is that you? Jack Baxter, number 9. All right, around to the shot in. That one handed in. Blades, that shot.
To get it. That might be it.
Up, they're going to have their quick little brief break here. An
intense ending to that first period, though.
It really was. It was back and forth the whole time. One goal, and that was by Jack on the nice little. He was wide open on that one.
It's just spinning on
Hold on 1 second. Oh, 1 sec. So second period, right to left, right on your screens. In behind the net. And again, that's Team Atlantic's end now. Team Atlantic comes out. We got a 2-on-2 in the other direction. Quick shot from the slot. That was, they couldn't get a shot away.
Lamparski did fall to the side, though, where the puck was, so a smart play by her.
Fusion Hockey, Team Atlantic with possession now. Up on the near side, it is Landry still battling behind the net. Put into the corner, now centering pass, shot, scores!
Like I stated, a 1-goal lead is much smaller than a 2-goal lead. Now Team Atlantic with some bellies.
Now facing the Minnesota Blades as they trail by 2. But we saw a 2-goal lead evaporate and the team that was down by 2 ended up winning by a whole reason they play the games. So we'll see how they react. Do the Blades. There's a long shot in on Lamparski. She kicks that one away. Looking for Thompson. On the right wing, they're coming in 4-on-2. Thompson spins away. There's a shot out by Corwin. That one's stopped. Back comes Team Atlantic. It's number 11, Landon Groom. Groom behind it, a wraparound attempt stopped by Lamparski. Back out to the Team Atlantic. Oh, centering pass right in front, scores! Great pass out from the corner to Minnesota's, I believe it was, no, as Minnesota goes back for it. Yeah. Dixon from Griffin.
Did Griffin even assist?
I don't know.
I think Mitchell stole it.
All right, here comes Minnesota now. The blade's up. They're going to dump it in. That corner has been a killer with that Zamboni door over there, so they actually avoided it on the way out. There's a long shot in. That gets all trying to put it in front of the net and then into the net.
Maleo Powers with some amazing saves here for Team Atlantic.
2-1 in favor of Team Atlantic. Puck sent deep. Battle there. Behind the goal, swung around to the far, and now they get a chance in tight, and that one shot high and wide. It's Team Atlantic, they lead 2-1. Behind the net now. Stick battle, won by Minnesota. Out come the Blades. Right-hand side, cross ice pass to Nichols. Comes off his skate a little hot. Atlantic going to fire it down. Saw some jets there from Liam Mitchell, number 6, as he was going to try and chase it down, but there was no way. So 10:01 left to go here in the period. It's 2-1 Team Atlantic, face off in their end.
The Blades with this, they got some good possession here.
And Atlantic comes out with it. Up through center once again. Poke check. Picked up on the far side. Sent down to Baxter behind the goal. Baxter loses it. Around to the point. There's a slap shot. Hits Baxter in front. Loose puck chopping away and it scores! Number 6, Liam Mitchell. Chops it under Lolo Lamparski, and we got a 3-1 game. That 2-goal lead opened up again as Liam Mitchell
Able to score his second goal of the game there. As Liam Mitchell, let's take a closer look into him. I mean, he was nowhere near the net at the start of that possession there for Team Atlantic, but with that scrawny little sneaky speed that Liam Mitchell has, he was able to get by the net, able to get the rebound off the Lamparski save and score for Team Atlantic.
And they're giving the goal to Joe Duell from Liam Mitchell and Jack Baxter.
I guess the scorekeeper has something against Liam Mitchell.
Apparently. So Mitchell has scored twice. He's gotten 2 assists on the score sheet. So there you go. 3-1 the score here. 9 minutes left to go here in this second period.
Oh, by the way, Lamparski's out of net.
Oh, yep. I better make that change on my sheet so I can pay attention to what's going on here. It is now Ethan Lindberg. And they actually put that on the game sheet today, so we get this. We know who's who.
It says the score's 2-3 on game sheets.
Does it?
Yeah.
No, it says 3-1. They've changed it up. All right. Okay. It did, though. Okay. All right. That's good, because it is 3-1. And Liam Mitchell scored twice. All right, in behind the goal. Team Atlantic now up on the near side. They chip it out of the zone. In comes Badger. Drop back. Shot in. That's blocked by number 5, Porter Dixon. Back comes Team Atlantic in across the blue line. Now Minnesota steals, and out they come. They got a 3-on-2 in the other direction. One of the defensemen facing the wrong way. the puck in behind. Centering pass comes all the way out. Shot through traffic. And Mayo Powers, the stick held up on a shot. Couldn't get much on it. Lancette with it now. Skates it up into the end boards. Still with it, Lancette. One hand on the stick. Gets two back. Backhanded pass to the far side. Shot. That one's blocked and kicked to the near side wall. Harris comes up for it. To the corner. 3-1 the score. 6.5 minutes remaining. Puck comes back to Unklesby, who holds it in. Hits his own player. Slap shot. Doesn't make it through traffic. Atlantic gets it back to the point. Harris slap again. That one's blocked in front.
A long possession there from the Minnesota Blades, and it'll continue.
Yeah, you look at Team Atlantic wanting to get a change. I think they were ready to ice the puck there. Now they get it out to neutral ice. Still no fresh legs for Team Atlantic. This has been a long shift. Now it's broken up, sent out, but kept in at the blue line by Minnesota. Now swung around to the near side, or far side, pardon me. Up comes Fusion Hockey. They dump it down. It is the representatives for Atlantic Canada. Puck in the end boards. Can't get to it. Now it's sent back behind the goaltender, Ethan Lind.
Again by Liam Mitchell, I guess. And Liam Mitchell has a hat trick.
It was Mitchell. Are they actually going to give him a goal this time?
Let's check.
Yes, they gave Mitchell a goal. So 1 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess.
And Mitchell with the quote-unquote unofficial hat trick now.
Yeah, undoubtedly. 2 left to go, and now it's a 4-1 game.
Team Atlantic able to score 3 unanswered goals, all behind Liam Mitchell.
Emmett Booth-Bender, who blocked it, right? And then get another one off that ends up in a goal. And an assist for him. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in this second period. It is 4-1. Team Atlantic leads the Minnesota Blades. Blades with it in Atlantic territory. Got through going. It was Badger able. It's tripped up. Going to be a penalty call here, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be tripping, and that's going to come against Team Atlantic. And I think he knows he's going.
Landon Groom checks into the penalty box.
Again.
Yep.
He got the first penalty of the game earlier as well in that first period for tripping. So that's 2 tripping calls against Groom. Three minutes left to go. Him out over. Shot from the point goes off a leg. Puck back to the point. Gap Lancette. And sent down play with Landon Groom in the box again. Puck sent down into the Atlantic zone, and there's that funny bounce off of that as they were trying to clear it out off the Zamboni door. Now Corwin. Backhand. That one hits a body in front. Corwin actually gets it back, and it's sent out of the zone.
Team Atlantic's gonna go now racing for that puck, as that was a big loss there on their possession, as they were in perfect attacking, striking position. So they try and get it back now.
All right, back in comes Minnesota. Corwin to Lancette. Keeping the same guys out there a long time. There's a tip shot. That one goes wide. Peterson got a stick in front. From the end boards, put in front. No goal. Corwin pushed it in, but the referee immediately waves it off.
Well, the other thing is when Corwin pushed it in, I believe Mayo Powers got pushed.
Yeah,
she had control of the puck.
Had it. She had her glove on it and kind of pushed in. So I think that's why the no call.
It's a good call there by the referees.
I think so. All right. So they'll do it again. 3 seconds left in the power play. Now Sedgwick looking to make it a 5-goal game. They have it behind the net. Now centering pass off a skate, and that one gets away by Minnesota.
40 seconds left.
30 seconds left to go in the period. Oh, and it's going to be an icing call. As it went the length of the rink. 5-1 the score. Team Atlantic leading.
So now we have 30 seconds left.
Puck drop to the right of the Minnesota goaltender. Swung around the boards, kept in at the point, towards the net. Off the draw. Atlantic has it to the point. Bobble the puck. It comes up high and comes off the boards. 1 second.
It's hard to take control of when you're already down 3-1 and then go into the net and be expected to not give up a single goal when a team is hot.
His edge as he gets to the net.
But yeah, I don't really think there's much you can say in that Minnesota Blades logically come back. But
It's a long way. It can be done, but it's a long hill to climb.
one more goal scored by, what do you call it, the Team Atlantic.
So Landry stopped. Podrats picks it up for Minnesota. And here comes Team Atlantic. In their own end. Coughed it up, Lancet. Now it's given back. And here comes Baxter. Up on the left side is Baxter with a long wrist shot. That one stopped. In the third period, 5-1. Team Atlantic.
Yeah, Team Atlantic, I mean, they're just showing out strong in this one, and they're playing with grit, they're playing with hustle, and they've been able
in across the blue line. Back in the other direction comes Atlantic. Owen Arsenal comes in across the blue line, sends it to the middle. And Hansen comes back for Minnesota now to Nichols on the far side. Down for Hansen in the corner. Picked off by Atlantic and sent out to center ice.
By the way,
zone. Oh, go ahead.
a quick scoreboard update for the game at the Central Rink. The LSL Lions are leading 4-1 against the Boston Hockey Club, so no really surprises there.
4-1 on the other rink. 11:35 left to go here. In this third period, Team Atlantic looking to move to the Final Four and play in the semifinals this afternoon at 3:45. Thompson picks it up for Minnesota, comes across the blue line, loses it, gets it back, and now chases to the wall on the far side. Into the corner, taken by Atlantic. Long pass up to Baxter. Baxter, 1-on-1. Baxter loses his edge. And Minnesota coming back with it to the near boards. Thompson once again. Passes for Peterson, he slaps it. That one's blocked. And Atlantic's going to take it out. Not get it very far, though. Sent back in. To the corner. Corwin battling there. Thompson in with him. 4 sticks in the corner. Corwin comes away with it, looking for Peterson. Held in at the point. Put down deep. There's Peterson. Blocked. Corwin scores!
Well, the Minnesota Blades pretty much diminish a shot there at having a running clock for this period. As Corwin with a good score there, he's one of the top goal scorers for this Minnesota Blades team. And now the Blades picking up a small bit of momentum, and maybe if they can skate faster than this Team Atlantic team and move the puck down the line more, they could potentially try and crawl back.
They got 3 goals yet to do that. They are now down 5-2. Henry Corwin getting it. Weston Brown, number 5, the assist on that one. Now Atlantic gets a chance. There's Badger in front. Shot goes off the pads of Ethan Lindbergh. Back comes Minnesota. Corwin just got a goal. Shoots towards the net. That one goes wide of Powers. Picked up on the far side. Sent out to neutral ice. Minnesota, like you said, grabbing momentum. Here comes Corwin again. Corwin with a shot. That one's blockered by Powers to the outside. Up on the far corner. Squirts out to center. Bragnalo now going to fire it in. Team Atlantic. Kellen McNaughton on the end wall. Comes back out to neutral ice. Bragnalo up for Unklesby. Puts it in front to Podrath. Backhand scores! Number 4. Jack Podrath with a backhand goal past Mayo Powers. And we're getting exciting again. Now it's a 5-3 game. Still
Successfully is moving
down.
Probably try and settle Mayo
Powers down because 2 goals have been scored against her in the last minute and change. So, yeah, 106 between goals.
But the fans are here for Team Atlantic.
It's 5-3. 9:08 left on the clock. A 4-goal lead has turned into a 2-goal lead. And off the draw, it's going to be Atlantic. On the far side, it's Baxter. Knocked away, and here comes Unklesby for Minnesota. Unklesby shoots by Kellen McNaughton out of the far side, and back out they come. Here comes Team Atlantic. Baxter, right corner, or right side, across the blue line. Into the corner. Placed deep. There. Back to the point, still held in, but now Minnesota gets on it.